And boom, we are rolling. What's going on, guys? Welcome in, take a seat and get comfortable. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day so far. It's great to see you all. So on today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new song by Worm Shepherd, one of my favorite bands. And the song is called Ritual Hymns. So I'm not going to go into too much detail and too much backstory about Worm Shepherd, but suffice to say, I'm a huge fan of these guys. I've been a fan of them since they released their very first track, and watching them just release just face melter after face melter, and then getting signed to Unique Leader Records, where they released Chasm Dweller, and then they released Of Sword and Nail, and then I believe they've just finished up a tour that they were doing with Signs of the Swarm, or they might possibly just be playing the last couple of dates. Regardless, watching these guys from the very beginning of their career, seeing how sick they were, seeing whatever, how sick they were, how hard they were working, just how amazing the music was that they were putting out, and seeing them get very, very quickly just get lots and lots of recognition and love from everyone in the community, and getting signed to an awesome label like Unique Leader Records, and going on tour with fucking Signs of the Swarm and all that type of shit. Just watching these guys go from strength to strength has been nothing but an absolute pleasure, because they just really deserve it. It's as simple as that. There's lots and lots of bands on the scene that really, really deserve this type of recognition and this type of success. Worm Shepherd are definitely one of them. Not the only one, but there are many, many talented bands on the scene right now that definitely deserve a bigger audience. Watching these guys work hard and it paying off has been absolutely nothing but a pleasure. So if you want to know a bit more about my history with Worm Shepherd, just like all my thoughts on them, I did a reaction video to, I believe it was Chasm Dweller. I think I reacted to Of Sword and Nail and Chasm Dweller. I'm pretty sure, but I'm fairly sure it was Chasm Dweller. I think I went into quite a bit of detail. Yes, it was Chasm Dweller, because that was the first song that they released on Unique Leader Records. I went through all their history, and the video went on for about a half hour and so on and so forth. So if you want to know a bit more in depth, go back and watch that reaction video. But with all that out of the way, let's check out Ritual Hymns. Actually, one more thing. These guys doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll go into. I'll mention that afterwards. Somehow, I've managed to resist the urge to listen to this track, because it came out about 6 days ago. I wanted to save it for a reaction video. Okie dokie. Okay, Worm Shepherd, Ritual Hymns, Unique Leader Records, obviously. Alright. Let's... Gotta make sure that's not on 4K. Maybe one day we can record 4K videos. Okay. Let's go. Alright, guys and girls, let's go. Breaks in a much more kind of middle, like, pace to the song. They're not in a hurry, they're letting it breathe a little bit. Oh shit. Layering on those vocals. Oh my god. Oh. Just clear my throat there a little bit. Okay, Worm Shepherd, Ritual Hymns. Well, as expected, that was fucking excellent. That was really, really fucking impressive. But I guess that wasn't there. That was the only thing that was like predictable there was the fact that that was going to be really good. There was no way these guys were going to fumble the ball at this stage of proceedings. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, that intro was really, really fucking cool. Like actual, like proper goosebumps. I was like, just really, really, really fucking cool intro. Like the fog with the writing going across the screen and everything. It was just very, very, very well done. These guys have really, as many other black and deathcore bands, deathcore bands in general actually, but black and deathcore bands really have started to really very, very strongly embrace the blackened side of black and deathcore rather than just making it deathcore with maybe a little bit of atmosphere put in there, you know, a little bit, you know, a few harmonies, maybe some of those kind of black metal-esque kind of like, you know, kind of style blast beats, you know, maybe some shrieky vocals, maybe some keyboard, you know, like just a little bit of that, and then just like just put in the black metal, the black and deathcore the black and deathcore stamp on it, you know. But these guys, another band that's really, really done this is a band called Confront the Elders. They're really, really fucking good. Go and check out their latest shit, which I've forgotten the name of because I'm a fucking amateur. Those guys have really embraced that black and deathcore style as well. Really, really got very, 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 very cold and like, you know, very snowy, foresty, church burny vibes to it. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? So yeah, these guys have really, really embraced that, and the thing that I liked most about that song, I mean, you know, Devon's vocals are insane. Not only are they powerful, not only are they well performed, but they're also distinct. Especially those. I don't know if this is going to make any sense, but it sounds like some of the kind of low-ish tunnel throats are coming from his jaw, like he's kind of like doing like that type thing. I don't know if that's the technique that he's using, but it sounds like it's coming directly from there, or he's channeling it right from his jawline. I can't quite describe it, but it's just got this. Really, really, really fucking cool sound to it that as far as I'm concerned is actually unique to Devon. He is without a doubt one of the most talented vocalists on the scene, and as far as I'm aware, I think he's only 20 years old. Yeah, he is only 20 years old. I'm a full 13 years older than this guy, and he is just doing things that I just would not be able to do, even if I dropped everything else and put my mind to just learning how to do metal vocals. The guy is crazy, crazy talented. But yeah, I keep going off on tangents here. Obviously, the vocals were amazing. The mix was fantastic. The drums, again, that drummer, I think he just graduated high school. I think he's like literally 18 years old. There's some drum playthroughs of him. If you just type Warm Shepherd drum playthrough, you'll see him actually just playing live. The guy is fucking insane, honestly, completely and utterly out of control. There's not many 18-year-olds that can do that. You know, the guitars and everything else. Awesome, man. That's all there. That breakdown was so fucking heavy as well. Like it came out of nowhere. It didn't stick around too long, and it got out of there before it didn't overstay its welcome. It just came in, slapped you over the head, and then left. You know, it did exactly what it needed to do. All of that's there, but the thing that I really, really liked about that track, and Warm Shepherd in general at the moment, is that kind of mid-range pace that they're embracing now, where it's like where the guitars are actually just kind of like strumming. Like it doesn't have to just be like crazy technical or stupidly fast tremolo picking or crazy chord progressions or anything like that, or like, you know, massive slams or, you know, any of that. That's all good and that's cool, but it is so nice to actually hear a band as heavy as Worm Shepherd just let the song breathe a little bit, just to sit back and actually just go, you know, let's let the vocal let's just let the song, let's just do some, let's just play some chords, power chords or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Let's just go mid pace, doesn't have to be crazy slow. It doesn't have to be crazy fast. Let's actually just let the song just breathe a little bit. It shows a maturity in the writing and how they're actually putting the songs together, and it shows that they don't feel the need to throw in lots of times, lots of time signature changes, lots of different techniques, this, that, everywhere, just hitting you with like 1,000 different things all at the same time, and then this, that, just kind of overwhelming you, like their earlier music did. And I really, really like their earlier music. Don't get me wrong, but this newer style, it really works for them. It really, really works for them. And again, they're bringing that kind of raw, understated black metal vibe into it, but it's black metal, but with really heavy breakdowns, great production, and just more variety as well. Like just more of it, because black metal can actually just sound quite samey. That's my favorite part of it, and that's saying a lot as well, because I like basically everything about that track. That's another thing as well. The layering of the vocals. There was lows mixed with highs. There was shrieky stuff. Bless you. There was shrieky stuff mixed with kind of tunnel throats. There was just, they kept on layering the vocals in different places, which I thought was absolutely just fucking fantastic. It worked really, really well with the song. I could talk for a long time about that song. I could talk a long time about Worm Shepherd in general. Outstanding stuff. Really, really fucking outstanding stuff. I expected nothing less. I really, really just expected nothing less at this point. These guys are, these guys just can't miss. I absolutely cannot wait to hear this album. Man, this album is going to be so good. It's going to be full of surprises as well. One thing I'm gonna say, this isn't. I would like to hear some more clean vocals. The clean vocals on Chasm Dweller, I thought were really, really good. Like really, really cool. Took me completely by surprise as well. I would like to hear some more clean vocals, if possible. Not that anyone should listen to anything I have to say, but some more clean vocals would be great, if possible. If you guys could do that. Not for me, but just for whatever. Last thing I'm gonna say. There's a guy called Leo Sipinski, I think that's how it's kind of. Again, I'm not quite sure how to say that name, but Worm Shepherd, the first ever show was actually captured in 4K, literally captured in 4K, live at the Foundry Concert Club. I'm going to put the link to that down below. We'll get to that afterwards. Not only did the band sound great, like they played really, really well, and Devin's vocals were on point and all that type of stuff, but that guy also mixes. It does a lot of mixes it afterward. Well, I think he mixes it during and afterwards, so it comes out sounding really, really good. You can properly hear everything. The reason I am mentioning that is because Devin's vocals sounded, because you never really know how someone's going to sound live, because it's one thing doing this section and then going off, having a drink of water, hitting a bong, whatever vocalists do, you know what I mean? It depends on the vocalist, I guess. And then going back and then doing the high part and then the low part and all that. You know, you never really know how someone's going to sound when they're actually on stage. The heavy extreme metal vocals were there. Good God, they were there. They sounded so fucking good. But he also nailed the clean vocals as well during Chasm Dweller. They sounded really deep. They didn't sound throaty. They sound, very, very deep, very, very powerful. And and that was super, super impressive. And the reason that was so impressive was because, you know, like I said before, you don't know how vocals are going to sound when it's actually on stage, but the ability to make all those kind of inhuman noises and then sing in a very, very, I mean, I would say almost calming voice, and make it powerful, and, you know, like, you know, totally solid, not shaky. There was no crackling to the voice, you know, to anything like that. You know, to be able to go from extreme metal vocals to yeah, uplifting, caps, almost soothing style vocals is very, very impressive. So yeah, Devin can very clearly do it all, and the rest of the band sounded great as well. I've rambled on for far too long. To sum up, Worm Shepherd, Ritual Hymns. Holy fuck, these guys cannot miss. So, as per usual, guys, links to the band's social media pages, links to the music video, links to that live show that I was just mentioning will be down below. Please remember, once the video is finished, to scroll down, click on all the links. If there's an if you can, you know, where there's an option to leave a comment on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever else. Drop it a like. Follow the band, turn on the bell for notifications. If you really, really like what they're doing, order a physical copy of the CD, order some t-shirts, so on and so forth. Just do whatever you can to support these guys, because they work incredibly hard, and we want to keep this momentum going for these guys, because God knows what these guys are going to sound like in the next 2, maybe 3 years. Who knows? It's impossible to tell. But I'm very, very excited, and I cannot wait to hear, yeah, like I said, cannot wait to hear what these guys have got in store for us on their up and coming album. So one more time, Worm Shepherd, Ritual Hymns, absolutely fucking incredible stuff. Go check it out. Thank you very much for joining me once again, guys. Love you all very much, and yeah, take care, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.